So yeah guys, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Deepa and this is Divine Tarot. So finally we are shooting for the twin flame video. So let's check what is going on. So yeah, so firstly I'm going to use the Sacred Destiny today and tomorrow's Venus change in Taurus, the April 6th all the way till May 2nd. So do check out, the shots that I post. So I'm making all of those videos. So yeah, so this is one of the wonderful transit, because here you will see your divine masculine in high love zone, knowing your worth, knowing your value, appreciating your beauty, knowing your talent, and all of those. Everything comes in like overpower, like over showering of love. Like it's flowing, overflowing. Yeah. So right. So let's check on that. So I have my Sacred Destiny. So yeah. So yes. So I am gonna shuffle this, and I have been like not using this as much, so I thought this is a very good time to use this. So yeah, so let's check. Yes. So yeah, so I shuffle vertically. Yeah, so let's see. So the first card that we have is abundance. Wow, we're just starting the reading today with abundance. So yeah, so divine feminine represents abundance, and Venus in Taurus is all about that. Finally, after so long, Venus is separated, with Saturn's aspect, with Rahu and all of that. It's jumped to Taurus. Remember that Venus is super powerful in two houses. The first one is Venus in Libra, and next is Venus in Taurus, the second position. So Venus in Taurus is all about abundance, about sex, about food, about life, about love. Everything, every positive emotion that is in love. Yeah. So, as a Venusian, I understand that, because I also have my Moon and Mars there. Such people love, they're always in jolly mood, they're in happy-go-lucky and all of that. And abundance, you represent that divine feminine. So your person, remember that Venus is free from all the planets in Taurus. It's alone. This transit, there is no Saturn, there is no Jupiter, there is no planet aspect, nothing. Venus is alone in Taurus. Remember that. It's one of the wonderful transits. And something after a lot of separation, of pain and all of that, you will see this love showering from your divine masculine. So abundance talks about that, blossoming, spring, summer, like that positive feeling. So yeah, so Venus in Taurus represents that. Yeah, so this is a very wonderful transit. And also we have the pink moon tomorrow, representing more love and more abundance, more shower. So remember that this all the way till May 2nd, Venus is all alone, given the house of the Taurus. Remember that Venus will come in the house of Rohini. So yeah, one of the wonderful transits. Yeah, so remember that Venus represents love, represents divine feminine. So yeah, so as a Venusian, I can tell you that as like my birth planet Venus, it's all about spreading love, over emotions, spilling out. Like your divine masculine, all of that, like shower. Yeah, right. And then we have blessed. Can I make this up? Yeah, just see the cards. That is how Venus in Taurus is. It's all about love. And remember that in which ascendant you are, it is happening in that house. For example, I am the ascendant of Gemini. It is my 12th house lord. It is my 5th house lord. So it's coming in Taurus on top of my Moon and Mars. So yeah, so you remember that Venus gives bang on results in Taurus and Libra. Right now, the plus point is it is not in aspect of, not in conjunction, no planet. Absolutely free. So yeah, so when Venus was in Aries, your person, in this 1 month, has realized your value, realized your worth. And remember that whenever any planet moves from Saturn's aspect, remember that Saturn has opened the door. Saturn has given permission that, in Venus in Taurus, you are since Venus is moving from Aries with Rahu and the conjunction, the aspect of Saturn, it is now given the permission of enjoying. Venus is given the permission to enjoy. Yeah. So your divine masculine, when it was Venus in Aries, learned a lot of lessons, learned the value of you, learned what are you, how much of blessings and abundance you bring, divine feminine. So yeah, so that is one of the positive qualities. And then we have diligence, after a lot of thought, after a lot of lesson, after a lot of hermit mode, after a lot of alone time, or after a lot of thought process, after a lot of like after a lot of everything. So yeah, so then came that bullseye vision, then came that focus, because I see this bird in focus, like the clouds cleared. I always say in this card, clouds clearing, because that is what exactly it represents, this card. So yeah, so after a lot of thought process, after a lot of thought, then it came. Then your value was realized. So today, I see a divine masculine that has realized your worth, realized your value. So yeah, so remember that. Yes, someone who has undergone a huge transformation. Like yeah, then we have the card of healing chaos. Yeah, somebody that went through a turmoil, a tornado. Yeah, so we have a lot of, like, you can see the butterflies. So this chaos, always remember that Saturn is the one that teaches all this, right? Saturn teaches life. It's the house of, like, planet of karma, planet of time. So yeah, something you're not getting at what you want the time is because Saturn is not giving the permission. And with this Venus, yeah, transition which is happening in Taurus, it's all about you, divine feminine, because after a lot of time, yeah, Venus, after it went through all the planets, this time even Venus in Libra couldn't give good results because Ketu is transiting in Libra. So remember that if you need a lot of happiness in your life, either a Jupiter, either a Venus needs to give you that. Yeah. So since Jupiter is right now combust, yeah, and Venus is an aspect of Saturn, just another one day, not even one day, I would say like another 12 hours. So another 12 hours, hold yourself tight, yeah. So we're gonna get there, yeah. So it's all about blessings. Yeah, I'm not just saying like that, yeah. Till May 2, just wait and watch, because we also have Venus that will come in the nakshatram of Rohini. Yeah, it will be there another 15-20 days. So yeah, so just stay tuned, stay tight, hold yourself tight, yes, right. And another card is, yeah, trust. So yeah, so this is Kali Yuga, right, wherein you have a little bit of happiness and lot of suffering and lot of chaos and all of that. So yeah, so we are in this generation, and divine feminine, you have to bear this flag, yeah, wherein you have to keep yourself patient, and I really think a divine feminine goes through a lot. Like yeah, she has to gather her strength always. And yeah, so now I'm gonna use Ofemotionsforhis tarot. So that was your overall. So I've used the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. So let's see what do we have in this. Yeah. So yes, so let's see. So I can shuffle both with my both hands. So I generally do it with my left hand more than my right hand, and I pick with my right hand. Yeah. So let's see. So the first card that we have is Justice. Wow. So if you are, I clear cut see this card is the first thought that came to me is karmic. I don't know, with that back I got the karmic. So something to do with your karmic. So in this Venus in Taurus, your person will start realizing things if you are in a third party or in a karmic relationship. So justice all talks about, like, you will get justice from the universe side, from the divine, from your spirit guides and all of that. Yes. And the next card we have is Wheel of Fortune. You can see your divine masculine and you will be traveling. Remember that Venus in Taurus is very significant, and I'm specifying that is because we till May 2nd, till whatever video I make, you will see me mention this, that Venus is in Taurus, because it doesn't happen just like that. You have to always wait for two houses, Venus in Taurus and Venus in Libra. Like Jupiter, and Jupiter is something that changes yearly. So Venus is that something that changes like 1 month, every 1 month, 1.5 months. So it's very important that in a year at least this Venus comes in either Taurus or Libra. So right. So Wheel of Fortune all talks about travel, all talks about today's agenda is that, I think today's reading is that the abundance and blessings, like all about traveling, like roaming around and all of that. Like yeah. So Wheel of Fortune all talks about Wheel of Fortune here for me is really high travel card. So you or your person is going to travel. So you may also travel. Yeah, I see more. Your divine masculine may come to travel, or you may come suddenly land in your city. Yeah, it can happen. Just trust that. We also got the card of trust, right? And I am understood in this journey that trust is a very big important factor. Like you have to believe. Like your person may travel, yeah, and till May 2 it's a very long transit, yeah. So right, next we have the Hermit, finally coming out of the Hermit. Wheel of Fortune followed by the Hermit. For me, this Hermit is reverse. Like if you see in this card, the Hermit is a snail. Like literally somebody very slow moving, somebody that took a lot of time, yeah. Literally a snail. The Hermit card itself is slow, and we have a snail that represents here somebody that walked through a lot of cold, like somebody that fell sick a lot, because somebody that really went through turmoil. Remember that when I say turmoil, it need not always be physical. It can always be emotional. It can be mentally. So yeah, so somebody that had to go through all of these mountains to actually get to you. Yeah, right. So remember that somebody is now moving, and if you see, we have the card here as 11. Can you see that? 11, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, and it's in the reverse. 11, 10, 9. Yeah. So right. Then we have the strength. Somebody that has gathered a lot of strength. How cute is this lion? Yeah. So yeah, somebody that gathered a lot of strength. Somebody has, I think your divine masculine has very good eyes, because my eyes caught the eyes of this lion in this. How cute is this? Somebody that's going to gym. I've seen somebody like doing squats. Somebody that is uplifting their physical strength for you. Yeah, literal. This is like literally physical strength. Somebody that's doing squats, and somebody that's lifting weights. Yeah. So I see that. If you see in all of these cards, yellow is so predominant, and in this card orange, in this card orange, like yeah, you or your person, can be that. And if you see in this, you have the teal color, right? So in all of the cards, yellow is very significant. So what I'm decoding here is your person really feels like sunny, happy with you, yeah, right? And then we have the Chariot. Can I make this up? Can I make this up? All talks about forward motion, all talks about suddenly outburst of emotions, like sudden, like it that was there, stuffed inside, like literally burst out. Yeah. You will see your person liking your pictures, following you and all of that. This happens in Venus and Taurus. It's all about love. Venus in Taurus gives you that. So I have my Moon and Mars there. Like they are overshowered of love. Yeah. So the very Taurus is the house of the second house, right? So remember it also talks about your mouth area. So verbal, you will see it verbally, yeah. So Chariot talks about that. For me, this yellow and orange today, yellow and orange is very predominant. So you or your person may be that aura. So even if you are not, remember that orange all talks about, for me, orange is all about sacral, yeah. It's all about your inner knowing. I always consider orange as your inner knowing, your purpose. And yellow all talks about happiness. Yellow all talks about solar plexus. So both these are very predominant because all cards have this yellow and orange. Yeah. And the next one is the Lovers. Wow. Yeah. Just see how cute are they. Like somebody just lying and seeing the night sky. Yeah. And somebody just, having a heart-to-heart conversation. If you see, they're holding their heart and talking to each other. It's all about that. Venus in Taurus is all about that. Love, 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 love. Yeah. Right. And then we have the Hierophant. Oh my God. You can see how cute is this. Yeah. Right. So it's like a king. If you see Hierophant in this card, in this deck is so different. So Hierophant generally means something very legal. Something, involvement of government and all of that. Hierophant also talks about marriage. But in this card, if you see, since it is followed by Lovers and Chariot, and this is something that is after Hermit, remember that, yeah, Chariot, and somebody that really desperately wants a forward motion, somebody that, wants to claim you. So with this Hierophant here, you can see the determination to claim you, like you're his, massive determination to have you. So it's a massive determination card, and holding the shaft, holding his, his spade and holding his, his shaft very strongly. Yeah, I'm also getting a star vibe from here. So somebody that's also praying for you, somebody that's also manifesting you, because I got a star vibe from that. Yes. So some more. Let's check. Oh wow. So we have Ace of Cups. Wow. It's all about love, 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 love. I think this will be my title: love, 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 love. Yeah, it's all about love. So you will see a lot of declaration, liking your pictures, talking to you, like opening up that they like this about you, like everything that was submerged in that hermit card, like outburst, like an outburst. Venus does that. Venus. You may also get gift from your divine masculine. Yeah. Venus in Taurus does that. Yeah, you may get sex from your divine masculine. You may meet him. You may talk to him. Anything. Remember that every story is different, and every story, you might travel to meet your divine masculine. Your divine masculine may come to meet you. Yeah, if you guys live in the same city, you may catch up. Yeah, right. And then we have the Emperor. So if you see in this deck, the Hierophant and the Emperor look so similar. Like that is the vibe they give. And if you see here, the Emperor is literally like a Taurus, like a bull. Yeah. And somebody with, a lot of psychic capabilities, like manifesting you. Like you see the determination in this bullseye. In this bull's face. Yeah. Like massive determination. It's all about Venus in Taurus. Like it's a very big transition. Yeah. Especially for lovers. Remember that we have to always see Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. Like when you talk about love, because moon change is every 2 days. Yeah. Right. And then we have the Empress. Oh man, we have a counterparts. In today's reading, you'll see me like blabber, love, 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 love. Because today's reading is all about this. So yeah, so I'm going to go into star astro codes. So yeah, so we have two counterparts right here. So yeah, so two counterparts talks about, especially remember that Venus went through Aries and then coming into Taurus. So here is also a realization. Because I see, for me, this is two emperors. Even if this is a Hierophant, I see it as a very adamant emperor. Yeah, like this. So yeah, some of you can also be Taurus, because to me, this bull is giving the Taurus vibe. I also see a Sagittarius. And it also, with the Ace of Cups, you have all the three water signs. And with the Empress, you have the card of Capricorn. And you have also, for me, Empress is something very stable. So yeah, so you also have Libra, and you also have Scorpio, and you also have Aries. So something very stability. Yeah. So for me, all these zodiacs talk about stability. Yeah. Taurus and and all of that. I'm talking about you, divine feminine. Yeah. And then we have the card of Sun. Wow. This deck is bang on. Like you have the pink energy, a lot of pink. Always remember that pink talks about cuteness, talks about bubbliness, talks about happy-go-lucky personality. Pink represents that because pink is the color of Venus. So yeah, a lot of very dominant, like overflow of emotion. So suddenly like outburst from your divine masculine side, something that was very submerged. So it didn't develop today. It took its time. Like something that was bottled up, and it is outburst. Yeah. So check out like what will be my title today. Yeah. So I'm gonna go into star astro codes. And today's reading is very beautiful. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I'm dropping a lot of paths today. Yeah, so I did this reading before I started shooting here. Oh my god, I just loved it. Yeah, so right, so then we have descendant invitation. Wow. Yeah, so is somebody getting invited or what? Let me pick another card. Yeah. So to me, this is all about structure, like somebody that's planning, because my eyes got a lot of structure. Descendant also talks about, oh my god, 4th house, all talks about home. So are we having an invitation to the home? Yeah. So right. So I had this dream, like I spoke about how like Jupiter and Sun talks about like star ancestors, and how in this conjunction like you will see your, like you will talk to your spirit guides and all of that. So my spirit guide is my dad. Like so my dad will not be reborn. So spirit guide is somebody that has left the earth world, they have left the human world and become a spirit guide, become a star. Yeah. So in a lot of my channeling, like whatever I do, I remember like my dad speaks through me. Yeah, my spirit guide is my dad. So I had this dream, like wherein my dad opened the door, and he wanted me to make peace with one of the person. Yeah, so I was like, okay, fine. Like since my dad says that, like I have decided to make peace and let go. Yeah, so Venus all talks about like letting go, because we're also talking about pink color. And pink aura talks about that, like they don't keep grudges, and it is a happy-go-lucky, like pink makes you happy, right? No wonder all girls love pink. Yeah, so it's all about like letting go. So since my dad, like for my dad, I've left everything. I've left modeling, I left everything for my father, because he wanted me to really pursue my sixth sense. So yeah, so I feel that since my father came and he spoke to me, and let me know in your Jupiter Sun, like how like which ancestor of yours spoke. Can be your grandfather, it can be grandmother, it can be your divine masculine side. So I also saw my divine masculine, like my dreams I spoke about in my psychic dream video. And off lately I'm so with full of gratitude for the amount of praises, the amount of how much you guys are showering me of my content, of my creativity. I really appreciate, love it, yeah, in all directions, and it keeps me going forward. So remember that when I come here to shoot these videos, it's a lot of dedication. Like I want to be there, like people wait for my video, so at least weekly one video I want to really give you guys, so that you guys can watch it. Yeah, so yeah, so and anyways, my old videos always keep surfacing back, so I myself also keep seeing some of the videos. So yeah, so descendant to me talks about like your spirit ancestors, like mainly from your mother's side. It can also be because fourth house all talks about like your mom, yeah, and fourth house also talks about home. So a lot of like Venus in Taurus all talks about like changes, because fourth house all talks about like changes, like home. Like you may suddenly like twitch, like you may change your color of the paint, or you may change your bed sheets, you may order new sheets, you may want to switch up things, because Venus in Taurus represents that, like changing, like Venus in Taurus, Venus in Libra gives you OCD. So V has a Venus in Taurus and I have Venus in Libra, so both gives OCD, like like you want everything perfection, like I really like when I edit something, like if there is one dot there, or one one bold line is missing, or when I'm getting ready or something, like there is a little bit of that, I just go like like I just have to see everything like perfect. Yeah, so fourth house all talks about you may make changes to your home. It's very good, right? Like new environment. Venus in Taurus also talks about like perfume smelling good, and it also talks about like fragrances, like all, like you should come to my like washroom, like everything like has massive fragrance. I am somebody that loves really a lot of fragrance in my body products, like my body wash, my body lotion, I just love fragrance in them. So in my brand you will see like literally like I really love, like you'll see watermelon, you'll see kiwi, you'll see like lavender, like you'll see chamomile, all of that, like it's all about that. I am telling all of this is because maybe your person is remembering like how you smelled the first time, or how when I went to meet the first time Mr. V, like I just washed my hair, I remember, and how like girl V is a massive fan of my long hair, yeah, so he just loves it, yeah, and is very adamant about it also, yeah. Like it's his treasure, yeah. So other day I was, a very strange thing, other day I was watching this video, and in that, like the channel messages, yeah, I am trying to also do that for my Instagram Divine Tarot, and I just made a comeback on that, like after 1 year I think so, yeah, right. We have opposition, confrontation. I'll see this as reverse. So it's done, like or whatever like conflicts, acting opposite, when they die for you, love you so much, like acting the typical DM behavior, like I think it'll gradually, like it's done. Because always remember, Venus went through the entire Aries, Venus went through Jupiter in Pisces, Venus then came to Aries, now with aspect of Saturn, and aspect of in conjunction with Rahu. This teach, like Saturn, Jupiter teach you like what is the value of a woman, what is a divine feminine. So yeah, so now when it's coming into Taurus and it's left alone by the teachers, Jupiter and Saturn, so I think there is a lesson learned, because we did see a hermit, and the hermit card here involves a snail, so something which very slow. So yeah, so the opposition, now you'll see your divine masculine surrender to love. He will surrender, like he will, what all it is bottled up, like outburst. It was always there. He of the fear of judgments and insecurities and all of that XYZ factors, yeah, it took time. So yeah, next, Yeah, then we have Pluto rebirth. Obviously, oh my god, after opposition reverse, we have rebirth. Yeah, right. And other day I was just posting a story, and I was making a fun. Twinflame journey is like journey to Pluto, planet Pluto. Alec and I keep sharing these stories, and yeah, so I was making fun. It's a journey to Pluto. Yeah, so it all talks about rebirth, and in Hindu culture, it's like your Yamraj. So your divine masculine literally went through hell. Yeah, and in this Venus in Taurus, he will outburst, like he will really like shower with love, like he's all of praises of your beauty and all of that. I other day shared a post on my on my Instagram tarot, that your divine masculine has your picture saved, has all of the screenshots of everything, like he knows how, where you have all moles. Like, yeah, like where you have what and everything, like your person really like has everything. Yeah, so yeah, so I think I am done. So that was your reading. It's all about love, 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 love. Yeah, so that was your main agenda, and I got a sign to stop, so I am gonna stop. I'm gonna listen to universe. So yeah, so that was your reading. It's all about outburst of emotions. So that was your title. Yeah, so I also spoke about how much I'm having these dreams, these flashes and all of that quadrupled, and how I'm able to channel by also working on my solar plexus chakra. So I'm also having like crazy flashes of going on a holiday with Bangkok, with V, to Thailand, and he really loves Thai food. And I have been trying to learn Thai food, and I'm on a holiday, I'm on a boat with Vishu. Like I just have crazy these dreams and all of that. I would really love a holiday to Bangkok. Please take me and move. I really want to wear all of my these hi-fi clothing, all my designer wear. Yeah, so yeah. And yeah guys, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Also check out my Instagram tarot. So yeah, keep spreading love, keep loving. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Deepa bidding a bye. Bye guys.